Good morning everyone, welcome back to our online class. Right, so in this video we are going to study about the listening to the news one. And that subject we are going to continue about our unit 6 about Thumbelina. Right, so now let's go with me all together. But before we are going to move to another section, let me tell you about what you study about from our last video. Okay, do you still remember what did we study, everyone? Alright, so our last video we studied about the D sound, right? So the D sound is made with the tip of the tongue. Touch the tip of your tongue to the roof of your mouth directly behind your top front teeth, and quickly pull your tongue away from the roof of your mouth and hum at the same time. Alright, so let's read the word that contain with the D sound all together. Are you ready, everyone? Okay, now let's start with me. The first word is the word bend. Bend. The next word is darling. Darling. The third one is added. Added. Next word, damn. Damn. The last one is crooked. Crooked. Alright, very good job, everyone. Alright, so this is about the what we studied in from our last video, right? Okay, everyone, so today we are going to move on page 30. So now please turn your book to page 30 all together. Are you ready, everyone? Alright, so on page 30 is about the dialogue section. So what you are studying about this dialogue section is about a new pet. Okay, so our dialogue section today is they are talking about the pet, right? Alright, so now let's try to answer with our 3 questions. Let's start about our first question is, do you own any pets or have you had any pets before? Okay, so do you have any pets like fish, like dogs, like cat, something like that, right? Next question is, how much and how often does the pet eat? Go outside, go to the toilet. Sounds so funny, right? Okay, so the last question is, how do you deal with good and bad behaviors of the pet that you own? Right? Okay, so now I give you some important information about the questions which I talk about, right? Okay, so now let's try to answer about our second question, because the first question you can answer by yourself. Okay? Alright, so the second question is, how much and how often does the pet eat? Go outside or go to the toilet? Alright, probably the most important ones. First, you will need to know the pet's basic daily routine. And you also need to find out if you will need to feed the pet, what food and how much. After feeding, you will need to know their toilet habits as well. And one more thing is, you need to be sure that you know where the pet uses the bathroom and how your client prefers to deal with the result. Keeping up with the pet's usual walk schedule is important too. Please remember to take your plastic bags. Now let's move on to our next question is question 3. How do you deal with good and bad behaviors? Okay, so in this part, every pet that you own, some pets are good with their behavior, some pets are not really good at all, some pets are so nasty, not kind, right? You know, like all good pets deserve treats. So you need to find out what commands the pet can follow and how to reward them. You need to be prepared to deal if your pet is not kind and it's not really good. As we know that pets are referred to the animals that we can keep it at our house, right? So like a dog, cat, goldfish, hen, and rabbit. We have many more pets that you can feed it at house as well, right? Okay, so now let's move to our dialogue section, which is about the discussion about a new pet. So you will listen to the our speaker that they are talking about their pet as well, right? But you need to read the following questions loudly and all together. Now, question 1 is, why does the boy call the Chihuahua silly? 2. What does the girl think is a dog's job? 3. Why does the girl fear that Rex is not a good pet? Okay, so now you need to choose the best answer by listening to our track 18. Are you ready, everyone? Now let's start.
A new pet.
Did you hear? Sarah's got a new Chihuahua.
Not a toy dog. They're so silly.
What do you mean? They're really cute.
A dog should guard the house. How could that tiny thing scare people?
Well, I think a dog should be a good friend.
I like big, strong dogs. Like Billy's dog, Rex. No bad guys would get past Rex.
But Billy never plays with Rex. That dog is just tied up in the yard all day. That doesn't sound like a good pet.
Okay, so after you listen to our listening track 18, so now let's try to answer about our question. So we have 3 different answers, right? Okay, so now let's see about our question altogether. Why does the boy call the Chihuahua silly? What is the correct answer, everyone? Okay, so the correct answer is letter C. Very good, because it is too little to guard the house. Well done, everyone. Alright, so now move to our next question, question 2. What does the girl think is a dog's job? A, B, or C? The correct answer is letter B, to be a good friend. Now, let's move to our last question is, why does the girl fear that Rex is not a good pet? A, B, or C? Very good, everyone. The correct answer is letter A, because Rex and Billy don't play. I think it's all for our video for today. So you can take a break for 10 minutes, and after you finish your break time, we can continue our lesson at the next section. Okay, enjoy your break time, everyone.